insiders report, Wendy is currently stuck in the hospital, and they are not allowing her to leave the facility. Well, amid these controversial speculations about Wendy's condition, her son Kevin Jr. finally decided to break the silence and explain what is truly happening with his mother.
In recent times, Wendy has been struggling with her health from the time she missed an entire season of her own show. Several projects have also been canceled since then because of her health. People weren't really sure what to make of this, but her son Kevin Hunter Jr. has spoken up about what's going on, and the details are going to shock you. But before we tell you about that, make sure to subscribe to the Celebrity Circle channel to stay updated. In a recent interview with The Sun US, Wendy's son, who she's talked about many times on her show, revealed how he felt about the recent events in his mother's life. In the interview, he seemed to be frustrated and concerned about what was next for Wendy. Kevin talked about her alcoholism and how he thought some people were taking advantage of her condition. He said in the interview that Wendy might be getting pressured into doing things that she doesn't want to. It's either that or the fact that she can't think straight right now because of her fragile condition, and people are taking advantage of that by making her say yes to things she'd otherwise say no to. He added that it's very hard for him to see his mother get exploited the way she is being by these people around her, but what really matters to him in the end is making sure his mother is doing okay.
Hello, Wendy. How are you? How you feel? You feeling better? I don't know.
Kevin Jr. also talked about his mother's alcohol problem in the interview. He said that the amount of alcohol Wendy drinks on a daily basis is not normal or healthy for anyone. Hunter added that he's talked about it several times before in the past, and he just doesn't know how to approach the issue in the best way. He's still figuring that out. But that wasn't the most shocking thing he said in the interview. What he said next gave us chills. But before we move on to that, make sure to like this video and share it with your friends.
Hi. Okay. I'm going to Core Club immediately.
Even after going to rehab for her alcohol addiction, Wendy's drinking habits have not changed much, and this is causing her serious issues. She sneakily gets alcohol according to sources. Her son said in the interview that if things keep going on as they are going right now, her addiction could ultimately lead to her death because the alcohol affects her differently and it stays in her system for longer. And if that wasn't bad enough, what Kevin told us about what Wendy's friends are doing to her will blow your mind. Make sure to watch the video to the end to find out what's going on inside her circle.
Wendy went to Wells Fargo and said, "I'm closing my accounts because I think you're colluding with my business manager to steal from me." Y'all, just stay with me. Instead of investigating these claims, one, Wells Fargo sued to gain financial conservatorship over her by calling her crazy, and they won. Do y'all not realize how crazy that is? And what does that mean for everybody else who banks with any of these big companies?
It looks like companies aren't the only ones trying to exploit the star. A while ago, Wendy was sent to the hospital in New York because of her deteriorating condition. Hunter said that he was never told about any of this, and Will Selby, her jeweler-turned-manager, kept the whole thing a secret. Then, a while after she was released from the hospital, Sean Zanotti, Wendy's publicist, said that Wendy was never hospitalized, and in fact, she wasn't even in New York at the time. In a recent interview with The Sun, Hunter said that there's a lot of people around his mother who know that Wendy struggles with alcohol, and instead of helping her, they just take advantage of it and enable her behavior since it doesn't hurt them in any way and they don't care about Wendy. He told the interviewer about the time when he was contacted by one of the members on Wendy's team. This person told Hunter Jr. that they were planning on making a project which would show the world everything that was happening in her life. Hunter was against the ideas for many reasons, with the top reason being that he didn't want Wendy to be in front of the camera while she struggled so much. Hunter then decided to name-drop the person who he blamed the most for his mother's rapid decline in health. He said that her manager was the one who enabled her alcoholism and exploited her issues with alcohol for his own benefit. He said that at first he thought that Wendy's team was there for her, and that Wendy was doing everything she wanted to do without any pressure. But then he heard his mother agreeing to things she'd never agree to doing, especially about her rehab and alcoholism, and that's when he realized that she was being taken advantage of by her team. Kevin added that this was the time he realized that all the people who Wendy thought were her friends and were there to help her were actually just manipulating her and leading her to death. And this is when he decided to take action and call them out. Her manager decided to talk about how Kevin was lying and there was nothing to worry about, but you can be the judge of that.
I'm not trying to have a debate with Kevin. I'm not here to be combative about, whatever allegations he has. He's entitled to his opinion. I'm just trying to say that us as adults, let's be responsible and let's actually utilize some common sense. Someone was near death, someone like your mother. Why would you go to an online publication to discuss it with them?
Kevin also said that the only reason people are pretending to help her is because they know she's alone and vulnerable right now, and that they can manipulate her into doing whatever they want her to do. According to Hunter, there's some things that Wendy should do right now to avoid all of this, but they might not be easy. According to Hunter, her manager is prioritizing profits over Wendy's health, and it's pretty obvious. He said that her team doesn't care if she's not doing well. All they care about is the fact that she has to keep earning. But according to him, the opposite should be done. According to Kevin, his mother needs to put herself first and take a break from work to fully heal before she can get back on her feet and think straight again. What do you think about that? Do you think that Wendy is being exploited by her team and her manager, or do you think Kevin is just lying for attention? Tell us about your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the Celebrity Circle channel for more videos. With all that said, as always, we'll see you in the next video.